Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and it's time for the finale of Super Mario Bros. For Super Players and of this entire Let's Play, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. It's time to take on World 8. Let's go! So we are greeted right out the bat with some red piranha plants. And Buzzy Beetle. There is a mushroom in this series of blocks. However, there's also a poison mushroom. My buddy Alan knows some trick to clip through the pipe, but I do not know it, sadly. I don't even know if those tricks work in this particular version of the game. Oh boy. Koopa bouncing. This is harder, because you were not required to actually bounce off Koopas in the NES version. Not at this spot, but now there's suddenly Koopa bouncing, where Koopa bouncing has been removed from the rest of the game. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know how to do this. The pain has begun. But I've already said it's the finale, so I mean, there's no stop until I beat it this time. Even if this is a 2-hour-long video. It is go time. Shoot. Got caught on the block. That is really tricky there. My goodness. Because they gimped the physics, they made that harder. Ugh. I'm gonna admit, playing this much of Super Mario Bros. Deluxe is something that I never really did before. So, I think the farthest I got in Super Mario Bros. For Super Players before was to like World 3, maybe. So this is all kind of a new experience to me with these physics. And, it's garbage. Absolutely awful. This is definitely not the way to experience lost levels. Not at all. Okay, that's how you get across that. That made a lot of sense. Oh god. Dang it, he jumped over it. What kind of sorcery is that? I just run straight off the edge. World 8. There are no checkpoints. You die, you start from the beginning. Luckily, most of the levels in World 8 are kind of short. The exceptions being 8-1 and 8-4. So let's try to get past this garbage. Okay, that worked out. Okay. I like to just jump over this hammer bro, and he apparently likes to just jump off the side. Oh god! wasn't expecting him to be walking forward immediately like that. That kind of threw me off. Do not die. I am at the end. As you might have been able to figure out from the sound of the time running out. Okay, 8-1, done. Eight 2. This is the location of our last one-up trick available to us. But it doesn't really matter a whole lot in this game. But it would be right here with this Buzzy Beetle. If you wanted to take advantage of it. Okay, we got a tricky jump right here. We have to bounce off that Koopa to hit that block, and I messed it up. And if you mess it up, you might as well die, because you have to get through this gauntlet of Hammer Bros just to take a pipe, which brings you back to the beginning. Believe it or not, this, why did that Koopa turn around? What a jerk. But, believe it or not, this bit about, hitting the, what am I trying to say here? This bit about hitting that block off of a Koopa rebound is required to beat the level. You can actually see the blocks hidden in this version of the game. Avoid that poison shroom. Okay. This is gonna be tough. I still messed it up. I hate everything. But yeah, you would go down that pipe and it'd take you back to the beginning. Let's try this again. Well, I don't know that there's really much point in me even attempting to do this one-up trick. I do want to kind of show it off though, but it's not terribly important. Well, so much for that. Stupid water. I will get this. Just give me time. Okay, back to the spraying. This level is actually super short. The only problem is that this Koopa bounce is hard to do. And it's hard enough to do with the Lost Levels physics, where the Koopa actually propels you upward because it's a red Koopa. It's like they're trying to tell me something with all these poison mushrooms and Hammer Bros. It's a real positive message to be sending out, Nintendo. You done screwed up. Just kill yourself. Shut up, dog! Alright, let's try this Koopa bounce again. This is the worst! Ugh, I hate this level. This level is actually not that bad on any other version of the game, but here it is a nightmare. It is a nightmare. Which makes me fear for what's to come afterward. If the easiest level becomes ridiculously hard. This is so stupid! I really dislike this level. And I am running out of the lives. I mean, it's not like running out of lives is a huge deal, but I'd really rather not have to see that game over screen like 500,000 times for the remainder. Hate this level. Whatever, I didn't want that mushroom anyway. I mean, I have to do this on the rebound when he's going up. Ah, like that. That was stupidly hard. Now watch me fall in the pit up here. Ugh. Thank goodness. 8-2? Done. Now, unless they change the background, it'll be time for a romp through the clouds. But I think they changed the background on this one. How disappointing. Oh boy. The timing is changed. Yeah, there's not supposed to be a girder there. That's what's throwing me off. And the Lackitude. The Lackitude, his timing's off. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, so over here, I want to defeat this Lackitude because he's the bane of my existence. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll just jump right in the hole. It's fine with me. Alright, Lackitude is taken care of. Now wait for the Koopa to get out of the way, and jump! 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 Huh! Okay, now I got this jerk. Oh my goodness! He's not a problem normally. Like on the NES version, that Koopa is... it's nothing. He's just there. But because the physics are so screwed up in this version of the game, this Koopa is now an ordeal. Oh my goodness. I am getting super salty about this. And I'm not even at the worst level yet. Yeah, poison mushrooms. Run for it! Ugh. That was actually a pretty clean break from those Hammer Bros. Okay, that's not going to do me any good, I don't think. This is awful right here. And now I got more Hammer Bros to deal with. Hate this level. Hate this level. It'd be nice if there was like a mushroom or something. And not a poison one, I mean. Okay, I guess the trick there is just to wait for him to jump and then run under him. It didn't work with the other one. I'm going to try to utilize the star, but I think it's just going to get me killed. Yeah, that's not going to work. Cannot use the star, unfortunately. This level's tougher for all the wrong reasons. At least this first Hammer Bro is not a problem to get past. The second one... Ooh! He threw the hammer and then jumped immediately. That threw off the timing. Come on, big green and ugly. Ugh, I hate Hammer Bros. He didn't jump at the right time. This is so dumb. You know, I can actually utilize that star in lost levels. That's how salty I am about this right now. Well, there's the game over screen. And there's how little consequence it actually is. It does reset your score, but I really, really couldn't care less. The only thing that even matters for in this game is unlocking U vs. Boo and Super Mario Bros. For super players. I think the trick is going to be to build up momentum to jump on that brick so I can just jump past him. That's what I'm going to try to do now. That is the new plan, because I'm tired of being stuck on this one spot. I'd rather be stuck on the other one spot. Or kick the Koopa shell. I mean, that works too. Okay, that star isn't going to do me any good. This game is a cruel mistress. Well, that shell totally whiffed. It's fine, I broke free. I broke the cycle. I didn't break a cycle. Oh my god! I could use the star! I just gotta get a proper running start. This changes everything! Oh my goodness. Now, I'm gonna game over and then I'm gonna get this. Okay, we got this. It is figured out now. Oh god. Ah, jeez. Oh god. I screwed up. I can't let the Koopa shell get too far ahead if I'm going to rely on that method. Are we back to killing ourselves on the Koopa? I thought we had evolved past that. But clearly not. Okay. Taking care of those hammer bros. Get past this pipe. And run past these guys. Yeah, that's a poison mushroom. No! I snatched defeat from the claws of victory. Ah, jeez, that is disheartening. But at least I've got it pretty much all figured out. I've just gotta put it all into motion. Ah, jeez. I had it that time! I totally had it that time! I don't even care about that one, because, I mean, I am super bummed out about what just happened not 30 seconds ago. Super bummed out about that. Because that was tragic is what that was. That was like Romeo and Juliet level of tragedy. At least I'm getting closer. Of course, now the only way to get closer is to actually touch the flagpole. I don't like that spot right there in this version. It's a little bit harder. The button delay certainly is not helping any. As always. Once again, killing myself on the Koopa's face. I screwed up! Oh, I didn't screw up. Well, I mean, I did screw up, but I saved it. You know, it's funny, because... jeez. That strategy I use where I grab the star and jump across the spring, in the NES version, you actually can't do that if you're playing as Mario. That's a Luigi-only tactic, because Mario cannot clear the gap without Koopa bouncing. But Luigi just barely can. So they actually moved the spot there so that you can actually do it. That's much appreciated. Jeez, I can tell you that much. Jump! Ah, there we go. 26 minutes in, and we're finally at the final level, which very well could end up making a video all on its own. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Yep, this sucks. At least it's a little bit easier to do that. That Podoboo is a jerk. And I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Haha! Wouldn't it be ironic if this level actually ended up being easier in this version of the game because of the physics? Like, we are literally about to come up on the hardest jump in any Mario game ever. And I think it's going to be like nothing because of the physics. Behold, the dreaded G jump. My goodness! That's so simple! That's so simple! Let's see, I believe there's a blooper. Shoot. I really want to kill that blooper, but, I think I'm just gonna run past. This level is pretty nerve-wracking. Okay, so that doesn't work in this version. Normally, I can just get on that platform and then run, and then I should be able to clear the long fire bar. It is kind of a puzzle, but I mean, it's like one single puzzle thing. You just take the bottom and you're good to go. So that jump right there and the G jump are both a little bit easier to do in this game because you have more mid-air momentum, or more control over your mid-air momentum than you do in the NES version. So the hardest jump, not so hardest anymore. We'll just call it a difficult jump. Okay, here we are back at the G jump, which doesn't really scare me so much anymore, but I still can't take it lightly. Because that'll happen. Yep. Okay, and now we got this piranha plant. Normally, I would just Koopa bounce to the top there, and there's no problem with anything, but since Koopa bouncing does not exist, I have to be patient, or else I will surely die. I don't know what it was with them putting a water section in the castles of the NES games. And in case you're wondering why it's called a G-jump, it's because the blocks and the pipe form in the relative shape of a G. I think the only person that actually calls it the G-jump is my buddy Alan. Game over, man. That's fine. Ugh. There will be deaths on the G-jump. There will be deaths there, apparently. I haven't even gotten to one of the other nerve-wracking jumps yet. I also noticed that they seem to really tone down how much of a troll that Podoboo is right there. He's actually pretty tame. So I'll tell you, that Podoboo is a master at his art in the NES. Like, that has to be like Bowser's General of Podoboos. Alright. No problem. Okay, I want to kill the blooper, but it keeps jumping out of the way, so I'm going to run past it instead. And I want to kill this Koopa. Okay, there we go. Once we get past that, we've got this jump over here, which I don't even know how I'm supposed to do this, since Koopa bouncing is totally not a thing. Shoot! I missed my fire flower! Not good, because now I gotta get past this fake Bowser, which I can't do without taking a hit, apparently. And now I gotta get past real Bowser, small. Done! Wow, you are a super player! Congratulations! And Luigi gets a kiss. Is this it? Not gonna get no dancing toads or anything? And the reason why I chose to do this last instead of mixing it in with the other stuff is because after you beat Super Mario Bros. For Super players, you get the actual credits to the entire game. So there we go. That was Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was fun for me to show off this rarely shown version of Super Mario Bros. And Lost Levels. I will take this time to say that there is no World 9, and there is no Letter Worlds for the Lost Levels part. It's just Worlds 1 through 8. So yeah. Never playing this again. Oh my goodness. I will stick to the NES versions. I think I'm going to have to do an LP of the NES version just to show you guys how much better I am without the button delay and with the full view area, as well as not having the levels themselves nerfed, like the lack of wind, and having correct physics. Yeah, that goes a long way. But there we go. That was the credit sequence. Probably rarely seen because freaking Super Mario Bros. For Super Players so stupidly hard. But for that, we get our final award. The Yoshi Award. And I will show that off real quick before we end this episode. Our last award. You completed the extra courses. So that completes our book completely, except for the 2 things from challenge mode that are glitched, and 2 things that you need to have a second copy of the game in order to be able to do. Maybe I'll be able to show those off, maybe I won't. But this is the finale. It is over. Thanks for watching, guys. I have 1 bonus video planned, and 1 more that I could possibly do, but it won't be immediately because it requires another game. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play, which I believe will be revisiting an old Let's Play that I've already started. But see you guys then.